always good to win an SEC game, especially on the road. You know, we typically struggle when we come over here and play, but you got to give Mississippi State's players and coaches a lot of credit. They got a really good plan. They play very physical out there. We struggled to run the ball at times in the first half. Didn't control the line of scrimmage like we like. Turned the ball over 4 times. You know, that's not the kind of football that we need to play if we're going to be able to, you know, be the kind of team we're capable of being. Defense did a great job at the end of the game to make those stops after those turnovers in really tough field position. They're one score from, you know, getting back into the game. So you got to say a lot about the resiliency of the team in terms of, you know, hanging in there. But we couldn't take the air out of it at the end of the game either. So, you know, there's just a lot of things that we won the game, but we didn't really beat the other team, if that makes any sense. And that's, you know, really not how we usually try to do it. Well, you know, I think when you're in pistol, I think when you're operating a gun a lot, you know, people sort of game plan by where the back is, you know, how they set the front, how they run stunts, what plays you can run, you know, when the back's offset a certain way. When you're in pistol, you really can't do that. When the quarterback's under center, you really can't do that. So I think those things did help us in the game. Well, I thought Cody did a fantastic job today, man. One time he did it against the wind. And the wind was a factor in the game today, no doubt, especially in the kicking game. But Cody had a fabulous day today. I mean, fantastic. And I think it was huge. Well, they fumbled the ball. I think there was, both guys had possession, so that goes to the offense. And the lesson to be learned for our guys is they fumbled the ball. We got the guys jumping up and down, pointing. We got the ball laying on the ground. You know, my point is how about trying to get it? But anyway, I thought it was the right call. I mean, we had a chance to get it, didn't we? So they've already looked at it. So if they thought the guy was out of bounds, I thought they'd have reviewed it and looked at it. So you think me challenging it would have changed their mind? They already looked at it. You know, I coached in the NFL for a lot of years when you had to make those calls and you had nothing to look at except the big screen. And when you played on the road, they never played it on the big screen. That's when I used to throw it out there. If they didn't play it on the big screen, I couldn't learn how to challenge it. That meant it was in our favor. A couple of them were too. But
2 more.
Just up Brian Bogle walking
I think that made a difference in the game. I think they would have made probably challenge. I think they would have reversed it. But I didn't even see the play. Was the guy inbounds or out of bounds?
Out.
Huh?
Out.
He was out? Why didn't they review it in the box?
They snapped it pretty quick.
Excuse me?
They snapped it pretty quick.
They can shut it down anytime they want. Well, I guess if that's the case, it's just like everything else. When you call a play and it doesn't work, it was a bad call. So if the guy was out of bounds and I didn't challenge him, it was a bad call. Bad on my part. Wasn't the only thing that was bad. I think we're making some improvement there. I think it's going to be critical that we can do that in the future. Did a good job toward the end of the game today, but you know, a couple times early in the game we didn't get pressure when we thought we should have. But at the end of the game we did.